take it.
Yep.
How's it look?
Oh, it's going to be fast. I don't know about Nate Sayler fast, but it might be Jeff Lutz fast. What's up, baby?
How are you?
Right? Good?
Good.
Oh, yeah. Track
Turned
looks
it
amazing.
way up.
Do it.
Way up.
Go to 11.
I told Lee, I said I don't want to get drove around again.
Oh, man, that fucking Mike Bowman's a bad son of a bitch.
Oh, there he is.
Trying to be.
You are.
As of right now, for the first time in my career, I am tied for first in points. We're in a three-way tie, me, Murder Nova, and Nate Sayler. So we obviously need to show out here in our hometown and win this race and be in the outright lead while we have a small break before we resume our racing. Obviously, I want everybody to come out and get amped up. The weather's kind of iffy, but we're going to get through it. We're going to make it. Just come out here and have a good time.
Hey y'all, what's up? We are here at National Trail Raceway. It is Saturday. Today is the day of our main event of the weekend, the Outlaw 32. All right, hey, National Trail Raceway, thanks for joining us on a Saturday. Look, we've got some drivers here on the starting line. The fastest cars on the property, they're going to race for the prize of $40,000. They're going to race all day long until there is one driver remaining, and they will get the $40,000. That's what we got going on today. Currently, the weather is fine. Hopefully it holds off for the remainder of the day. As always, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I have my bucket full of chips. This is where we're going to draw chips. This will determine who races who in the first round of the Outlaw 32. $40,000 to win. That race is happening today. My drivers have their chips. Where are my number ones? Number one, step forward. Chris Rankin going up against Mr. Brad Eglin. So Chris Rankin versus Brad Eglin. Fastest of the fastest cars that are on the property will all battle it out here on this National Trail surface for that money. So again, we're going to clear the starting line off, and then we will go racing. Last but not least, I want to thank our sponsors. Big thanks to Expel, Proline Racing, Lat Racing Oils, Quick Performance, and Pro Charger. So, thank y'all for everything you do, everything you provide to us as the racers. Look, I appreciate it. Again, I know the racers do too. So, thank you for being on board with us.
All right, Chris, how are you feeling about your draw today?
So, I'm feeling better about my draw. I feel like I need to redeem myself. We went right yesterday in the Race of Champs, and we're first off the trailer, which honestly I've always been really, really good and excited about being first off the trailer. We're usually good at that, no matter where we go. So we're looking forward to it, and we're looking forward to round two.
All right, here in the left lane, we got Mr. Brad Eglin in the Lumina. Brad Eglin, beautiful looking Lumina there in the left lane, going up against Chris Rankin in the right lane.
We had Rankin last night. I got lucky, he went red. He did go faster than me. So it's just a tuners game today. Different track, different day. It rained overnight, so it changes everything. So it's going to be completely different. And we also turned the nitrous on this pass. We're going to see that with that. So we're ready.
Chris Rankin gonna get the win there. Nice job.
Yo, good run, man. Good job, buddy. Good job.
Let's see people do good.
Yeah, good. You too, man. I appreciate it. Shoo! I had to drive it, man. I can't believe how fast it went though on that run. One round closer to that 40,000. Got that monkey off my back from going red last night. We have to making a quick change in the tune-up with my bump, my operation in my car. But we got a hot rod, so we're super happy.
All right, next pair coming at you right now over in the right lane. That's going to be Cole Pez. Cole Pez in his Fruit Lone Mustang going up against Scott Scooter Taylor here in the left lane.
I think Cole Pez is fast. I think he's been struggling a little bit with the racetrack and the car. Never know when he's going to get it together. Is he capable of being a top running car? Absolutely. So we're going to go up there and race our race. I think we got a hot rod for round one. If we've done a good job, we'll pick up a win.
Scott Taylor going to get the win there. Tire shake from Cole Pez there in the right lane. That's all it took. Scott Taylor going on the next round. Nice job.
I hate losing, especially first round. It hurts us in the points bad. Can't afford any bad races out here at Speed Promotions. I'm not a loser. I don't lose in life. I bounce back and I'll win. We're going to win. We're going to focus on winning and testing.
thankfully, same result from last night. That's what we were shooting for, except we didn't blow up. We're still together. We picked up a win, moving on to round 2. See if we can have a little luck with the draws this time.
Next pair coming at you right now over in the left lane. That is going to be Kelley going up against Murder Nova here in the right lane.
We all know he's fast, but if you can't beat him in the first round, probably not going to beat him in the final round. So we're going to go out here, and at this point, honestly, I'm going to focus on cutting a good light and just hope the car goes straight.
Kelley gonna get the win. Murder Nova goes red. Murder Nova went red. Kelley.
His fucking light was green before they got there.
Dude, why are you yelling at me?
Why? He red lit?
Why he
red
fucking
red lit?
Fuck, why are you yelling at me for? Goddamn. Fuck.
You're saying I fucking went red? What?
He went red.
They say I went red.
It was a damn good race.
What the fuck, man?
You're right, man. Big win for us, you know. It's one of the heavy hitters out here, so you hate drawing them guys. So you get a win on them, something to be proud of. So.
All right, next pair coming at you right now. Over in the left lane, that is going to be Nate Sayler in the Gucci Nova going up against Ryan Martin.
We ended up drawing Ryan Martin. We got the left lane, which I believe is the better lane. So we're just going to run our race and try and turn on that win light and gain some points.
We finally got a car that I think I'm not worried about going up against competition. Doesn't mean I know that I'm going to go in there and kick their ass or anything like that. It just means that I'm not worried about the car. So now, as long as we did our job on the tune-up, read the track right, took the weather into consideration, make a good choice for tune-up, I think we'll come out on top, but we'll see what happens.
Drag race, but it's going to be Ryan Martin at the other end, a little in front of Nate Sayler. That was a drag race right there, folks, side by side.
We had him for a while. He got that Liberty in there and just came around us at the finish line, but we put a hot tune-up in. It was a drag race, so I mean that's all I can ask for. Made a good run. He made a good run. So on to the next track.
All right, next pair headed your way right now, just finishing up the burnouts over in the right lane. That is going to be Carson Baker, Speedo Cheeto, in this Pro Charge Camaro going up against Chevy Reeves, Pro Charge Chevelle. Beautiful Chevelle there in that left lane.
Oh man, I got Chevy Reeves. We raced last night during testing, and he got me in the car, went a little to the left. So we made a couple changes to the car, untested, but we're gonna get him in round 1. We just need a couple inches, right? That's all it takes, just to get that win light. We're gonna see what we can do.
And Carson Baker gonna get the win. Chevy Reeves had him on the tree. But something happened to that Chevelle. Car possibly shut off there about the 330, and that was all she wrote. Carson Baker with the drive-by.
We needed that. We needed to go straight. We needed a win. Come after a little kiss of the wall. It's a good deal. But Chevy's great, man. I freaking love that guy.
Dude, my car was like that far from the wall.
Oh, really? That'd be the same thing, man.
I tried standing as long as I could, and it was like, fuck me, this is sketch. I was just marbles.
That's what happened to me
the whole way.
yesterday.
Yeah, it was just way too fucking sketchy. So, and I'm not in a spot where I'm gonna drive the shit out of it and fuck shit up. So,
oh well, I like Carson. He got to win. Hey, I like you. I'm not talking shit on you. Never.
All right, next pair headed your way right now over in the right lane. Ohio's own Mr. Disco Dean going up against Jeff Lutz.
It's my hometown crowd. I want to show up and show out here in Ohio, and you know, I still have yet to win my first race on Saturday. So maybe we can make that happen today.
Jeff Lutz. Jeff Lutz able to get the win. Wow.
Woo! Man, round 1 is a son of a bitch. All right. Well, hey, guess what? Round 2.
Next pair headed your way right now over in the right lane. That's going to be Tim Brown. Tim Brown in the Ford Probe. Going up against Mike Bowman here in the left lane. Parts Charger on board there for Bowman.
Tim's really good on leaving on the tree and stuff, so we just need to be on time and go do our job, and hopefully we can move on to the later rounds today.
And Mike Bowman gonna get the win. Tim Brown left first, but Mike Bowman slingshot engaged.
Well, we got through that first round. It was good, you know. A little late on the tree. No complaints here. Moving on to the next round. Obviously, a bunch of tough guys in the field, and we got to get past them. It's going to be difficult. So, hope we have a good day today. So far, so good.
Next pair headed your way right now over in the left lane. That is going to be Paige Coughlin. Paige Coughlin in the Pro Cars. Third gen Camaro here in this left lane going up against Jerry Bird. Jerry Bird, the only nitrous combination in the Outlaw 32 field there in that right lane, backing up the Mustang.
We put the new motor in last night after we blew it up on our first pass yesterday. I'm super excited about it because we drew 8th pair. We're in the lane that we want, but we also drew Jerry Bird. I think we still got to be on our A game. You know, he is a fast car, and we just need to make sure that we are faster and we get there first. And I think we're set up really good today, so see what happens.
And Paige Coughlin gets the win. Jerry Bird goes red.
Fucking red light. Fuck. Fuck, that was a good run. Chill. Ah, I knew I had to be on the tree with her. I was practicing the stage lanes. Fuck.
Hey, I'll take that. A win's a win. My car made a great pass. I mean, especially for the second run on this engine. I'll take it. I mean, it wanted to go left, and that's something that we've just been fighting since Virginia, but oh well, I'll take it. So, on to the next round.
All right, so Dave Mendez here. Nice little green Challenger. All right, so Dave Mendez, a little popping and baking down low, but able to stay in it the whole way. All of the drivers that were in first place or tied for first place all went out in the first round, so that opens the door up for the rest of the field to make up some ground on them. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and do our drivers meeting here for the Outlaw 32. This will be the second round drivers meeting. We're down to 9 drivers. We're going to go ahead and draw chips to see who is paired with who. All right, gents, come in here. Ultra. So there you have it. All right, guys, you know who you're racing. You know what you got to do. Go back to the pits, get your cars turned around. We'll see you here in just a little bit. All right, here we go. Outlaw 32, second round coming at you right now. Over in the right lane. That is going to be Mike Bowman going up against Ty Kelley here in the left lane.
Mike Bowman's fast. Definitely who I did not want to draw, but that's who we drew. I think he's the man right now. People's overlooking him. he's beating all the heavy hitters. So we're gonna go after him hard as we can, and hope we got enough.
We got Kelley this round. He's probably the best guy here. Let's just be honest. I mean, he's a lot lighter than we are. So it's gonna be on the tree and make a good lick, and hopefully we'll move on to the next round.
Kai Kelley gets there first, takes the win. Nice job, Kai Kelley.
Did it. Beat the bear. I feel good now beating him. I think I got this race covered.
That was a good race. I can't complain.
Yeah, you know, whooped everybody. I whooped my ass.
Whoop you today.
Yeah,
Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Next pair headed your way right now. Over in the right lane, that's going to be Dave Mendez going up against Chris Rankin here in the left lane.
So we drew Dave Mendez, turbo car. We're just going to try and play it safe and repeat. So pick at us a little bit and do a little better, and then move on to round 3.
Second round in the Outlaw 32. Pretty excited going against Chris Rankin. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm just excited to be here and race, so it's a lot of fun.
And Chris Rankin will take the win there. Nice pass. Dave Mendez has issues on the hit. That's all it took. So Chris Rankin moving on the next round. Good pass there for him.
I don't know what kind of turbos they were on that car, but we put them on the trailer, baby, on the next round.
Next pair just finished up their burnouts over here in the right lane. That is going to be Paige Coughlin, third gen Pro Charge Camaro there for Paige, going up against Jeff Lutz. Jeff Lutz in the left lane, Pro Charge Mustang.
Round 2 feeling pretty good. I got the left lane again, and guess who I get? Ohio's own Paige Coughlin. So, you know, she's a tough competitor. She beat me before. I beat her before, so it's going to be a knockdown, drag-out fight. So I want to go to round 3.
We ended up drawing Jeff Lutz, and I know that he's just getting that car figured out. He's making good laps. Everybody's starting to tune their stuff up and seeing the guys all up at the top losing first round. So all of us at the bottom need to take advantage of it. So we're gonna stay on the green side of the tree and turn a win light on. So I got faith in my team. I think we can get it done.
And Paige Coughlin leaves first and never looks back. Paige on the tree there. Nice job.
That was a really nice pass. I think that's the straightest I've been in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but
that was a hell of a light.
That was a long light.
Good job, good job.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, next pair coming up right now are going to be teammates. Teammates racing each other over in that right lane. That's going to be Carson Baker, a.k.a. Speedo Cheeto, going up against Ryan Martin here in the left lane. So Ryan Martin versus Carson Baker. The teammates done drew each other here in this second round of the Outlaw 32.
He's been saying he's going to kick my ass all year. Here's his opportunity.
I got a chance now. So
yeah,
let's see it.
Yeah, here's your opportunity.
And it's a pro tree.
Yeah, the only bad thing is the guy that you're racing is helping tune your car. That's a conflict of interest. One could say that I would like put a bad tune-up in there or something.
Right. I don't think you do that.
But you know that I would.
Oh, and Carson Baker gets the win there. Ryan Martin was out in front. Carson Baker takes the win. Congrats to him. He'll move on to the next round.
Well, he just fucked me up, so.
Oh, you're out?
Yeah, I'm out.
How'd that work?
Mine went up in a wheelie, going like drifting to the middle, and I just blah, blah, like just set it down and then went back to it. It wasn't in gear. And it went row, and at the very end he goes bloop,
Oh shit.
Yep.
Okay. Well.
So that'll be something he gets to deal with. I don't have to deal with it.
It's like a love-hate thing. You don't want to beat your teammates. You want him to win.
You just hit the
So
switch for the
strong, but we're getting this car dialed in. We're doing a little bit better. Gained a few points. So, man, it's just tough because you don't want to. You're with these people every day. So, but love it, hate it.
All right, Scott Taylor, right down through there. Nice job. That will do it for the Outlaw 32 second round. So those guys, the winners, will get those cars turned around and come back up here for the third round of the Outlaw 32. Okay, got my drivers here for Outlaw 32. We are down to 5 drivers left. One of you 5 will win $40,000 today. Good little payday, right? Yeah. Here we go. Oh, my bad. I'm supposed to let y'all go. Sorry about that. Snooze, you lose, bud. All right, where are my number ones? Chris Rankin and Carson Baker will be Paige Coughlin and Scott Taylor, which means our bye is Kai Kelley.
Paige 10 points behind us, and Scott's right in front of us, and we need to just get past this round and past the next round, and I guess it's tied for number 1 in points with some others, and it'll be awesome. I don't really know what else to say other than super excited. We're ready to move on closer to that $40,000.
Chris Rankin. Nice job. All right, so there you have it. Chris Rankin gets the win there.
But your car's running killer, so we knew we had to step it up. Yeah. It's all good. It's part of it, man.
Hey, Northeast Unlimited has been rocking it, man. My team, it's been my Northeast team here. My whole family, my team, my crew, my shop.
Yeah.
Is with me crewing this weekend. My old crew chief from back in the day.
That's fun,
and,
man.
It is, man. I mean, I miss the people that aren't here, but we're doing what we need to do.
We are going into third round here on the $40,000 race day. I am nervous, excited, anxious, all of the above. Drawing Scott Taylor, I know how fast he is, and I know that we both struggled yesterday, but I believe I have a fast car. I know my team has given me an absolute badass hot rod.
Right now, this is the first time Scott Taylor Motorsports has ever been in first place. It is freaking awesome. We got to get past Paige Coughlin, y'all. Hold on, y'all take a ride with us.
And Scott Taylor gets the win. Nice job, Scott Taylor. Driving that thing in that right lane, gets the win. Congrats to Scott.
Oh man, we've been going back and forth, and I'm gonna call that a whole shot win right there, baby. We tore up out of there. Car made a good lick, but we was on the tree.
And Kai Kelley, nice pass there, clicks it off early. That thing was on a pass for sure. So Kai Kelley ready for semifinals. So we're down to 3. Chris Rankin, Scott Taylor, and Kai Kelley.
Look like it's me and you next round. I've had a bye, you've had a bye. Rankin's going to the finals. One of us runs Rankin.
Well, so much for mine and Scott's making it to the finals together. Chances. What? He's been racing the semis.
Feeling good, man. Just drew my teammate. He's fast. Little Goldie's fast. You know, I'm gonna try to send it with a little extra salt this time. That's all I can do. I think it'd be a great drag race. It always is. Kai's a great competitor, and let's see if we got what it takes to outrun him right here.
Man, when you get down to the semifinals, everybody's fast, so just gotta take them one at a time. Scott has been struggling this weekend, but his car's still making passes good enough to beat everybody, so you can't take him lightly. He's 2 rounds ahead of me right now, so if I could beat him and win the finals, I'll be tied with him. So that's a good thing, because I've been shitting it up all year and he's been doing good. So if I can tie him up at this race, we had a good showing.
Upset, I would say. Probably Scott Taylor with the upset. Woo! Yeah. Woo! That was a good drag race. I think Kai took the tree too, though.
Yes! What a drag race, baby!
What a drag race! Now that right there, that's what we live for right there, racing, baby. If you're a drag racer, those kind of races, you don't ever forget them.
That's what I just told him. That's the moments I live for right there. Thought I was gonna pass out for a minute when that sun hit me in the face.
Man, we obviously Kai knows me out last time, and I knew for a fact that tune-up wasn't going back in, so I went above and beyond. I couldn't decide if I wanted to give it tire pressure or wheelie bar or just more power, and we just went with some more power and it took it.
I got ranking for 200. Anybody want to take a bet? Yeah, hold on. Let me get the okay from the track guys here. All right, is he ready? Yeah, you're good. Well done, Chris Rankin. Couldn't have did it better myself.
Nailed it. All right, folks, looks like we're going to do our Outlaw 32 Finals drivers meeting right now. $40,000 to win class. We have Chris Rankin, and we have Scott Scooter Taylor. Scott Scooter Taylor versus Chris Rankin for the finals, $40,000 to win here at National Trail Raceway. Who's calling this coin in the air? All right, so... All right, Chris Rankin's going to call it, folks. We've got to flip a coin to decide lane choice. These two drivers have the same lane in mind, so we're going to flip. So, Chris, call it in the air. Heads. Heads is the call. It is tails. All right, so Scott Taylor, you have lane choice. Guys, are you ready to race for 40,000?
Absolutely.
You ready? Let's get it done. All right, guys, here we go. 40,000 coming at you right now. Scott Taylor versus Chris Rankin. Let's go. All right, so update for the points. If Rankin wins this race, he'll be tied with Scott Taylor for first. If Scott Taylor wins, he'll be in sole possession of first place. They're fired up. Let's see who's going to take it. Let's go. All right, here we go. Outlaw 32 Finals. 40,000 to win on this race right here. Over in the left lane, that is going to be Chris Rankin. Chris Rankin driving the Pro Charge Camaro. Going up against Scott Scooter Taylor here in the right lane, driving Goldie.
4 weeks of racing with the car so far, and this is final number 6. And I hope we can just keep digging and see if we can win this championship with this car. It is a championship winning car if I keep my head right. And the cool thing about this is the other car that's in the finals is a car that I had built by Wally Stroot. So both cars going to the finals is 2 cars that I put together from the ground up. Every detail, every part, like, pretty neat piece.
We got Scott Taylor, great guy, super fast. He's obviously been in the finals just about 4 out of 5 races. He's built that new car. He clearly knows how to build a car. I'm proud to be able to line up with him, and hopefully he realizes he gave up the better car.
Champion here at National Trail Raceway, $40,000 richer for Scott Taylor. Congratulations, that was a great race. Chris Rankin right next to him there, but Scott Taylor gets there first. Nice job.
Hey, good race, man.
I was so fucking confused, dude. I'm like,
look,
what the fuck?
I am proud of both of these cars
Yeah.
and you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
That is freaking awesome.
Oh, you know what?
mean, on the level we're at, I mean, it's pretty sick that both of these cars, I mean.
Absolutely.
And it's pretty
Absolutely.
sick. Man, it was awesome. You know, right in the middle, it spun a little bit, but hey, it got the job done. I made a great pass. The car's done killer. Thank you to everybody that helps us with this program. We couldn't do it without every one of you. Thank you. Man, it is absolutely feeling, I mean, I am crazy excited right now, guys. This is a field of bears. Every car here is capable of winning. And to be setting first in the points among the cars that are here is just absolutely insane.
Mr. Scott Taylor, $40,000 in one day. I like it, Scott Taylor. Congratulations,
Thank
sir.
you.
Put your hands together for Scott Taylor. There you go.
Thank you.
There you go, man. There you go. All right, guys, here's what we got going on. The Outlaw 32 Finals has been ran. Scott Taylor was your winner. With that win, Scott Taylor is in sole possession of the #1 spot in the point series. As you know, this Outlaw 32 is a points championship. So Scott Taylor is #1. I do believe Chris Rankin is right behind him in #2. Look, it's still anyone's championship series. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.